So I'm here with just a little hack for you guys. Yesterday I invested in an e-cigarette. I just got this one, not really too fancy. A little bit better than the pen, but just a basic one really. And I found myself looking for an extra battery because my battery wasn't lasting long enough for me. So I've been looking around, and batteries aren't that cheap for them, and they're kind of hard to find because everything that I have found, my original battery is this here, which is supposed to be an 18650, which it is, but when I went to go buy one, I found out that there's a difference in the length, and being that difference, it wouldn't fit in my e-cigarette. Couldn't get it to go in. So I'm sitting here wondering what I'm going to do to find one without having to go to a specific store or to order one online. And seeing as how I like to take things apart, I decided to find the difference between the two. And actually, all three of these batteries are the same thing. They're a battery I picked up at Radio Shack. It's just a digital energy battery. But upon inspecting it, if you notice, there are these little ridges on the edges. On each edge, actually. Where it looks like, if you put a normal one against it, it looks like the edge ends right where it's at. So what I did is, my first attempt, I tried cutting off those two edges, and I ended up with this, which was a bit of a mess, and it kind of worries me because it wants to spark every time I put it into my e-vape. And yeah, so not too proud of that one. But I did it a second time since it was a 2-pack. Did it a little bit more careful, and I found that it has exactly the same battery inside as that yellow one that I have that I bought with my e-cigarette. They look almost identical, but for some reason the e-vapes use this smaller version, and they come in this bigger packaging for some reason. So what I did is took one of these here, and all you have to do is don't cut it at the top end. You want to cut it at the bottom end. Get it to focus real quick. So you'll take this here, and you'll cut around this edge all the way around. And I'm really not sure if anybody's already done this or has a video for it, but I found it out today and figured I would post something for it. So you'll just cut all around here. Then you just pull it up to where the metal isn't sticking there anymore. And you just pull this down. And under there, you get that blue battery. Pull this up. There's a little bit of tape here you have to remove that's holding that metal band. And then this ring comes off. And then that top metal piece is removable. They're soldered on there, so it's a bit of a pain to get off. I already cut myself the first time, but if you just tug and twist, you should be able to get them off like that. And if you want to be extra safe, I would take and heat up a soldering iron and just remove that little bit of nip there. On the other side, just do the same thing and remove and twist, and that just leaves a little bit of a little bit left. And then with that, you're able to put that battery in your e-vape. And use it like normal. I hope that this helps somebody out, and you can see there now that it caught up. Turned it off. And you can see now, at first shot it showed 0 volts, but now it's pushing the normal 3.9 at 0.5 ohms. So I hope that I help somebody out, and just like this video.